Alright class, I welcome you to Photoshop tutorial class, and today I will be teaching you guys on how to do a photo trace when you have a project like this. And it is very easy when it comes to photo tracing in Photoshop. So this is how the application or your Photoshop application should look like. And if you don't have this type of application that I'm using, well, it doesn't matter. In as much as it's a Photoshop application, we are good to go. So the first thing that you need to see or you need to know on how to trace a picture in Photoshop are the tools that are on your application or on Photoshop application after it must have been launched on your computer or laptop. So I'm teaching you the basic aspects, so I'm not really going into details. I'm going to teach you what you need to know as per photo tracing in Photoshop. So the first thing you need to know, apart from having your normal file, your edit, image, layout, select, and so on and so forth, I just want to go straight to the point and teach you how you can trace picture in Photoshop. So things like all these tools are also essential, but don't worry about it. Let's just move ahead as we continue in this class. You will know and learn more about it. So the first thing to do once your Photoshop is launched, you go to file. Of course, the picture that you want to trace must have been saved in your file. So what you need to do is to locate where the picture is from Photoshop. So you go to file, you click on open, you locate open, then you search for your picture where you must have saved it. So as for me, I know where I save it, so I'll just go there directly. This is the picture that we want to trace. So you hold on for a while. Yeah, here we go. You hold on for a while and it pops up. So the next thing for you to do is to locate Polygon Lasso 2. It's always at the first three tools by your left hand side. First three tools by your left hand side. This is like a pick tool. This is a rectangular marquee tool, and this is polygonal lasso tool, which is what we are using to trace in Photoshop. But sometimes you need to note, the moment your Photoshop launches, at times you may not see this. You may see lasso tool. So all you just need to do is to click this. It will pop up. And once it pops up, then you see this particular polygonal lasso tool. Then you come to the edge of where you want to start tracing. You can start from here, you can anywhere, but I will advise you as a professional, start from the bottom. I have my reason, and at the end of this tracing I will tell you the reason. You start from here, this angle, then you move to this base where the hand starts from, then you click on it, then locate plus sign on your keyboard, then tap it. The more you tap, the more it zooms out. Then you start. The reason why you need to tap is for you to see what you are tracing very well. So you go, you trace according to what you see. You trace according to what you see. Continue tracing. Then the reason why I told you guys to get your mouse is this reason too. This is part of the reason anyway. Mouse makes it easy for you to navigate. It makes it easy for you to navigate so well. So imagine if you're using your laptop your laptop mouse. I don't know, some people are good at it, but as for me, I will advise you use your mouse. I'm talking to you as a minister of graphics. So you continue tracing according to what you see. Trace. Trace in details. Continue tracing. You have to be patient. For every beautiful job that you see outside there, it takes patience. Continue tracing. Drag down. Then you drag to the point and you bring it to this point where you start from. Then you make sure the point at which where you start ends at that same point. You hold on for a while it's processing. Then you get something like this. See? So you go to select, you locate modify, then you locate feather. So once you get to feather, make sure your feather radius is at 2.5 or 3, but I'll be using 2.5 because the picture I'm tracing is not that sharp. But if the picture you are tracing is very sharp, I will advise you use 3. So once that is done, you copy and paste to another page. So what you do next is you click Ctrl C. Then you open another page by pressing Ctrl N, which is new page. Then take note of this, should in case you are just opening your Photoshop. Note that this place that is called background content, in some area or if you are not careful, this particular area, some might be white, some could be, back color. But I will advise you, let it always be on transparent, because you have removed the background, so it won't create another background for you. So it is advisable it is always on transparent. So once that one is done, you click OK. Then the next thing, once the page is launched, then you click Ctrl V, which is paste. Ctrl V for van, which is paste. So that is all on Photoshop. Then the next thing is to save. You go to File, click on Save As, then name it, your file name, name it. Let me write BJ. Then make sure it is on Photoshop PSD. Photoshop PSD, under the format you are saving it as, Photoshop PSD. Then you click Save. So once you are done with that, you go back, you locate Ctrl F8 on your keyboard. Sorry. Please. Alternate, which is Alt in short form. Alt F8. Then you locate where the name at which you save it with, which is BJ. Then you copy it. Then you go to your CorelDRAW. Click on File, click on New Page, then paste what you copied from Photoshop, paste it here. And that is how to do this. How to trace in Photoshop, then import it back to CorelDRAW. So it is as simple as this. So again, and make sure you understand. And if you still find some things or some things you still find it difficult to understand, you can reach out to me or do me a favor by commenting, then I will respond back immediately. So give me a thumbs up after watching this video, like my video, and also make sure if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and God bless you. See you in my next class for more designing tips. Bye.